Welcome to Talks with Khadijah, where we talk a little bit about everything. Hi guys, if you don't know who I am, my name is Khadijah and I am the person that owns the channel because you see my face everywhere, so of course. So this is a channel where we talk a little bit about more motivational, more perspective type things. And also I have a creative podcast on here as well too. If you're creative and want to just learn more about how to get into the industry or like learn more about how to mental health, whatever, anything creative, this is the place for you. And follow, because it is a vibe. It is a vibe. Follow my Instagram and like everything else. Okay, follow that, please. Thank you. I'm gonna give you a minute. Thanks. So today I want to talk about something that I was literally thinking about a couple days ago and it hasn't like left my mind. And usually when things don't leave my mind, I'm like, I just have to talk about it, because why would I want to hold that in there? And it is about the future in a different way. So this is your path and your future. So hold my hand, because this may not make sense, but we're gonna make it work. Okay, we're gonna make it work. So growing up, I was a different child. And when I mean different, like I was special in the sense of like people that like, I just didn't want to do normal shit. I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it, but I was just one of those people that was like, I was really weird. Like, not weird, but I was different. Like in high school, like, you know, people, you know, do the normal things, which I did those things too, but I was the bitch that was like, I want to learn about like tarot cards, or I want to learn about spirit. And like I would, yeah, in a spiritual sense, but like I would just want to learn really unique things. Or like, you know, kids are like, oh, you know, it's always like sports, going to the mall with their friends, which I did that too, but I just did both. But also too, I wanted to learn more about freaking space and astrophysics, and I want to learn more about just random shit. Okay, I was that type of child. Like I was interested in everything and wanted to try everything. And I was just, you know, I was always known to have all types of weird hairstyles and wear all types of weird outfits. Like I just did a lot of that too. So I've always been into fashion in a different sense. And I've always been into weird like shit that no one cares about, but I care about, I guess. And it's always been a part of me. And you know, one issue that I would feel like I kept getting stuck in is like trying to find a path. Because I think growing up, we're always told to follow a path. Like, oh, follow the path of going to college and then getting a good job and then working for 40 years and then die. And then that's kind of it. Or we have the path of, oh, don't go to school, go get a job. Or a path, even if this is a great path, but I'm saying like a path is, oh, just be a content creator and just make content. Another path is, oh, go do this, go do that, or go to a trade school or whatever. These paths are, nothing's wrong with these paths, I don't think, if they're not affecting your mental health. But I think I've learned that the way to grow the future and improve the future is to create your own specific path. Because the people that we say is legendary, the people that we look upon, like we are inspired by, are usually the ones that created their own path in their own way. I'm not saying don't, because I mean, I'm following the content creator path. I followed the traditional path. I went to college and I don't regret it. I loved college. But I'm saying that don't be afraid to choose what you want to try. If you want to learn about fucking horses, go learn about horses. If you want to solve the world's problems of things like poverty, racism, sexism, you know, classism, all those type of things, go do that. It is your life. I'm telling you, it is specifically your life, because these people are not the ones that are going to be there for you. They're not paying your bills. Even if they are, you're still your individual person. All right, we are back, queens. You know, iPhone storage, basically iPhone storage. I don't remember what I was talking about, so this is awkward. I believe I was talking about like following your own path. We're just gonna start from a different point, and whatever the point it was, we don't know. So we make mistakes. But something about legends. One thing that I've thought about with the legendary, the people that paved the way for different people usually were the ones that really didn't get compensated, or were the ones that really didn't get, get what they deserved. Like a lot of these people, especially we hear back in history, a lot of these people didn't get money or even a dime for the work they did, and they paved the way for a lot of the people that did. They paved a way for a lot of people that are getting compensated or are getting these things because of the work back then. So I think the main thing is like follow your own path, because it is your life and you only have one life to live on this earth. We don't know when our time is gone. We don't know anything. So live every day genuinely like it's your last, and live it in a way that you're proud of it. I'm not saying it has to be perfect. I'm not saying you got to go to Paris one day and then go to Italy the next, which that sounds amazing. But I'm saying like things that you enjoy, like you like reading a book, or do you want to become a doctor? Do you want to become a singer? Do you want to become a politician? Like, what do you want to do with your life? If it's simple, I want to own a bakery. I want to just experience life. Some people are just here to experience. I think that's a part of my purpose, is to experience life, because I love to experience and do things. Like, I want to go horseback riding. I want to skydive. I want to go scuba diving. I literally want to experience going to another concert, going to a concert in another country. I think one of my purposes is just to experience things and have no purpose behind them. It's just to experience. But your purpose might be teaching. Do you love to teach? Do you love to read? Do you want to be an author? Like, or do you just want to experience life? Like, do you just want to have a job and just live life? Like, your life is yours to pave the path in the way. Because the issue that I have with some people, or like my opinion, is like, you try to, like, I understand playing the game of the system, and sometimes you do have to do that, but it's hard to play a game where you're meant to lose, like capitalism. But that's a whole different topic. For example, I always go back to this because this is something I suffered with growing up. I am a Black woman, and I am a curvy Black woman, but a lot of that is not conventionally attractive. Like, I'm a unique personality. I know I don't hit the beauty standards, because, that's just what it is. But the thing that I've realized is, like, growing up, I didn't see too much of me. Like, I mean, of course I saw my, Black people, like, doing stuff, but, it was still a lot of, like, European features. It was a lot of, like, skinnier women. It was a lot, which is nothing wrong with that, but I'm saying, like, I didn't really see too much of myself. And a lot of these women that look like me try to play the game of like, okay, I'm gonna just try to fit into being the game, which, I mean, in a more internal way, I could see that being successful for you if you're trying to play the game, but it's a game that you're never gonna truly win, if that makes sense. Because it's a foundation, it's a system that was never built for you, if that makes sense. Like, America was not built for minorities, it was not built for people of color, and I'm gonna say that 100, it wasn't built for us. So we can try to play this game, but we're gonna lose every single time. And the way to do it is you gotta find your own path, you gotta find your own foundation. I'm not saying we gotta, start doing crazy stuff, but I'm saying, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why you kind of got to find your own, like, rhythm, because the rhythm that we're told to do is not made for us. Create art. What type of art do you want to create? You know what I mean? Create your own path, because when you create a foundation, we may not experience it, your kids might not experience, but we are paving a way for a generation down the path of what we do today. That's how big I think. When I do things that I do, I'm like, am I trying to play a game that I'm gonna lose at, or am I trying to play my own game? Because the only person you can only compare yourself to is yourself. But that's why I'm saying, like, when I see these music videos, a lot of these, because I mean, that's the industry I'm in, and sometimes I study them and look at them, a lot of people are not Black in there. Or a lot of people, if they are, they're a certain type of stereotype, or they look a certain way, which is not that I'm angry about. It's like, it's just, it is. But why am I trying to play a game I'm gonna lose it? You know what I mean? Like, be the path that puts the unique people in a video. Be the person that is doing something that no one else is doing, because it may not make sense today, but I'm telling you, your future grandkids and great kids are going to be thankful for you. That's how big I'm thinking. So that's why I say create your own path. And I hope that was a different perspective. But yeah, that was really it. And also, I'm low-key scared my iPhone storage is gonna go kabloop. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. And if you want to hear more amazing topics, and if there's any topics you want me to go deep into, please let me know. Comment down below. And I love you guys, and stay unique and stay special.